My name is Brian, and this is TANDEMKROSS. Today, we'll be looking at and assembling the Double Kross magazine body by TANDEMKROSS. The Double Kross is a complete magazine body that houses two BX1 1022 magazine internals in one lightweight compact design. You retain the reliability of the factory magazines while doubling your round count. The extra material acts as a mag bumper to assist with seating the magazine, and it retains the compact footprint of the BX1. Notice it is not much larger than a factory magazine equipped with a mag bumper. The Double Kross also fits your standard Ruger 1022 magazine pouches, and when paired with the quick grips, gives you enough ammunition on your competition belt to shoot an entire stage for both your pistol and rifle. Competitive shooters like myself use the factory 10-round magazines because they take up less space than the BX25, as well as offer the most reliability for the Ruger 1022. We're going to begin disassembling two factory magazines with a 9/64 hex wrench. The rotor is under spring tension, so after you remove the screw, carefully spin the magazine cap around to release the tension. Now you can remove the feed lips, the magazine rotor and spring, and the cap nut. Repeat this process for the second magazine. Before reassembling, be sure to clean all of the components as they will be quite dirty. Be sure to get all the residue off the rotor, as well as the feed lips. Check the rotor for any kind of burrs or damage. You can take a piece of 600 grit sandpaper and knock down any burrs in the plastic you may find. Here's a close-up of the rotor cap and nut. There's a small hole in the nut where the rotor spring feeds in to supply the rotor with needed tension. For the metal feed lips, the small hole will be facing up, while the big hole is what goes down inside of the magazine body. Now we can begin the assembly process by placing the rotors spring side up in the magazine body. Now you can insert the feed lips on both sides and place the magazine cap on top and snap it into place. Now you can insert the nut onto the spring and wind it clockwise until the rotor bottoms out on the feed lips. This will be the start position for applying the needed tension for proper functioning. I'm going to use a silver Sharpie to mark my start position on both of the nuts. The proper amount of tension is 8 spaces, so the nut will do 1 complete rotation plus 2 more spaces. Be sure to hold the magazine securely while applying tension to the nut, as it will want to spin and pop off the magazine cap. Now you can insert your screws and tighten them down. Once you have them snug, give them a slight turn to secure them to the magazine. Using the magazine takedown tool makes working on magazines much simpler. The tool grabs the nut, and once it fits into the magazine cap, it pops off cleanly. The alignment tool will help get the rotors into the magazine body quickly. Reinstall the feed lips and the magazine cap. Now you can take the tool and insert your nut and get it lined up on the spring. Once you wind the nut to the start position, you can apply the proper amount of tension. In this case, it is 1 1/4 turn for 8 spaces. Placing the screw on will hold the magazine in place while you apply tension to the other nut and rotor. Now you can tighten down both screws. Now that we have assembled the Double Kross, we're going to test the function of both sides by loading to capacity and making sure there is no binding and checking for the proper amount of tension. Now is a good time for a range trip to perform a test fire. Well, there you go, guys. That was a short and sweet installation of the Double Kross magazine body by TANDEMKROSS, both with and without the magazine takedown tool. Be sure to check out our forums at tacdriver.com, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for the latest and greatest. My name is Brian, and this is Tandem Cross.